welcome back to my channel. It's Rene Marcus. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and if you're new to my channel, please do me that favor and press that subscribe button. Guys, as you already know by the title, today it's all about me telling you all the steps that you need to take when purchasing a land in the Gambia, so that you won't basically experience any hassle whatsoever at the end of the day. So please stay tuned and watch till the end. This is very important that we keep talking about it, we keep educating our brothers and sisters in the diaspora, so that once they relocate back to the continent, they know exactly what to expect, so that nothing will be shocking for them, especially the land issues in the Gambia. This is one of the main problems Gambians face every single day, and it's just getting worse by the year. Every single year it's just getting worse and worse and worse, and I think it's about time now we talk about it. We try and implement strategies to basically help our people, especially the voiceless, especially the poor, because this is needed, and we start it right now. If not, no one else would actually do it for us. So tenure is simply the term for the rights that individuals and communities have in land and other natural resources. The nature of these rights and the extent to which people have confidence that they will be honored, security of tenure, play a critical role in determining how resources are used. When these rights are framed effectively so that they provide secure expectations of continued access to resources, their users are more likely to take the long view, conserving and regenerating rather than extinguishing the resource base. When looking to buy a land in the Gambia, the first thing you should make sure of is that it does not fall within the tourism department area. This is very important, that you make sure that your land does not fall within the tourism department area. So once you have decided on a piece of land that you are interested in buying, you should try and first get written verification of ownership of the plot from the alcalde, and get a Gambian lawyer to examine the ownership documents in detail. You must remember that the procedure for purchasing from customary owners is somewhat different to that of leased land, preferable and more straightforward. So the customary tenure is actually the preparatory work. This has 5 stages. So the first stage is check with neighbors next to and near the land you want to acquire, if they know who owns the property. Once that is done, the second thing that you need to do is go to the alcalde of the village to determine from him or her who currently owns the land. Once this has been done, the third thing that you need to do is ask the owner for photocopies of the papers for the plot, especially the receipts related to rates, payments for the previous and current year. The fourth thing that you need to do is check with the relevant area council who owns the property, and also show them the copies of receipt for payments of the rates. This would show who is the current owner of the land in a direct way, since the name of the rate payer is the name of the person who is stated to be the owner of the property. I'm trying to go as slow as possible so that you guys understand this fully. And the fifth one is, after determining who the owner is, check their original ID card or passport against the name of the transfer of ownership form. These are the 4 stages when it comes to customary tenure. The process of paperwork, this basically means that the document that initiates the land buying activity in the Gambia is the transfer of ownership form. So this have its own stages as well. So the first stage is There are 6 copies, and these should be signed by all parties and witnessed before you sign this form. It must be accompanied with 6 plot sketch plans showing the area you wish to purchase. Another step that you need to take to make sure that this is legally yours is that the documents should then be signed by the alcalde, which is the local chief or the district chief, and the relevant local government body. Once this has been done, please note that a plot could be owned by a number of people from the same family called a kabilo. So basically their consent to sell their jointly owned property must be given to you in written, witnessed and signed accordingly. So once that has been done, the land buyer is expected to pay a fee of around £125, which should accompany the transfer of ownership form and is payable at the local government level. After this stage, there are other documents involved in the buying process along with other fees. Other documents that are involved in land purchasing: it's certificate of occupancy, land use clearance and transfer, income tax clearance from the sellers, fencing permit and leasing, which is optional. So this is very important that you do it, and once you have purchased your plot, you must try and get the property fenced as soon as possible, and if possible paint "not for sale" on all 4 sides of the fence. This is to discourage anyone trying to resell what you've already owned. It might be a great idea as well to put your mobile number on the walls and also build a single small room on the landed property with no frills at all. So this is all an idea for you to basically protect your land that you've paid for already. Thank you so very much, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share and also subscribe if you're new to this channel. Goodbye.